do what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur!
I mean what I say, lines only put.
Oh! Charlo just dropped moving with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right. What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC BOXING NETWORK. Oh, we are back and we are working on a Monday. Yes, this is my day off, but I thought I'd come and give y'all something since I was off for a couple days last week. All right, we're going to go over some things, some talking points, and we're going to go over Gervonta Davis, that case that me and Knockout talked about yesterday on the morning after show. And we're going to talk about, hey, what happened to that case? I mean, it's up in the air now. What happened to it? You know? What's going on, Josh Sanders? What's going on? I'm here listening today. Came tight, but salute to all men and women coming in today. Hey, what's going on, Josh? All right, glad to see you, brother. I'm glad that you came in and you're listening. All right? I got a little sore throat, but I'm okay, though. But anyway, I want to say shout out to my man Dre, okay? Big Dre. I want to say shout out to him. All right, because I didn't call the fight Saturday, and he didn't kind of understand my post. So he sent me a super chat, and I appreciate him for doing that. You know, because he thought something was wrong with my family or whatever. So, and I appreciate that. But what it is my daughter, Quee, she got engaged. She had an engagement party. Okay, and I'm glad for her. You know, so but anyway, let's talk about it. But first, let's see who all in the building. I hope everybody got all the holiday stuff out their system and everything. So, and let's see who all in the building. All right. Yes. Okay, we got my man Ray Patterson is up in chair. All right. Oh, dang, what's happening with you, brother? All right, yes, sir. My man LJ Lee Jackson is up in here. And Josh Sanders. Yes, sir. He came tight, but he definitely listening on. All right, and I appreciate that. And I got my guy in here. One here, Quitter. What's going on? One here, the Quitter. All right, good to see you, man. And we got my niece in here. We got none other than Quee. What's going on? All right, salute to you, sirs. All right, yes, sir. Who else we got in here? Let me see. Von Greenhill is up in here. All right, and I think that's all we got so far. I'm trying to kill a little time. I want to keep repeating myself. But you got a little sore throat. Because, I was hollering and pumping it up Saturday night. But congratulations to Amanda Serrano. All right. Thanks, Quee. And congratulations to Amanda Serrano. That pretty much was her last fight. She's 37 years of age. And she will be working with MVP in the management department. All right. So, now, let's get on to it then, I guess. All right. But first of all, let me I'll say a few things. Shakur Stevenson, he pretty much is now understanding Gervonta Davis. Wow, what? So now he understands rehydration clauses. All right, what's going on, my man Edwin Buckley? It's up in chair. All right, so now he understands what Gervonta Davis been doing. Oh, wow, really? Because now, remember, before, because I went back and looked, he said, listen, I don't respect Tank Davis. I don't respect his resume at all. Because he got rehydration clauses on everybody. So I don't respect him at all. But now, oh, wow. Man, see, this is what I say. Some people got to be genuine. All right? Just say, hey, look, I made a mistake. I was wrong. And, and you was right. Now he comes back and say, well, I understand now why Tank has a rehydration clause. Because the guys are bigger than he is. And like I told y'all, ain't nobody really fighting at their own weight. Everybody squeezing down, down. And then, of course, then they go down some more. But Devontae Davis was putting them the hydration clause on them. Because when they blow up, they blow up. So if you don't go down there, you be prepared to stay down there and fight. So that's what Devontae Davis was doing. Now, the shoe is on the other foot with Shakur Stevenson. Now, he wanted rehydration clause to fight guys like Conor Ben. Guys like that. So, I just don't like what they used to call two-faced men. Used to be women, but now it's men. The men took over the women attitudes and things like that and gossiping and all that shit. Men took that over now. All right. They got that femininity in their asses. Okay. Now, let me keep going. Okay. Now, Jake Paul. Man, it's just getting worse and worse for this guy. Now, I know you all seen him on the fight because I went back and watched the fight. Jake Paul has been suspended indefinitely. Okay? He had been suspended indefinitely by the Florida State Commission. All right. What's up, Ruben? What's going on? Now, understand this. I want y'all to understand and grasp this for a minute. Now, the Florida State Commission, the Nevada State Commission, hell, even Illinois State Commission, you get suspended when you get injured in a fight automatically. But what they doing with Jake Paul is saying indefinitely, well, your ass won't ever probably box again because you've been towed down from the floor up, dude. So that's what they're saying. Indefinitely. They never say this before. They even got it on Box Rack. I looked on it before I got on. They got it on Box Rack. He is suspended indefinitely. And you know what? Rightfully so. They got it right. Because he got a plate here and a plate there. Teeth missing there, teeth missing there. And sucking through a fucking straw. And his whole demeanor has changed. You all seen that Saturday night. Yeah, he can wave a goddamn flag. But when he comes to talking, he's not the same Jake Paul. And that's what happens. If you've been in a car accident, when you ain't feeling good, your whole demeanor changed. Now, you can play it off all you want to, but you high off that medication, because you don't want, you want the pain. Especially me, I don't like pain. I don't like pain. I am a bitch when it comes to pain. For real. Give me drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs, give me drugs. That's what I am, and I ain't like my father. My father, he can take a lick and keep on ticking. Not me. Me and my daughter, the oldest daughter, no, I don't like to be in pain. But anyway, so Jay Paul is not himself, but they got it right. So he'd be suspended indefinitely. And I didn't even know he had a box rack, until I looked. And so anyway, what's up, Rick? E245, baby. What's going on with you? So yeah, so now they got it right. Okay, so and that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, come on, y'all. Jay Paul didn't need to be in there. See, sometimes you're gonna learn your lesson, and you're gonna learn it sooner or later. And he did learn his lesson. You can't play boxing. I keep on telling people this. You can't play boxing by starting late in the game. Now, I also have to tie this into Deontay Wilder. What's up, Fresh Baker? What's going on? Man, KQ, ain't nobody talking about Ryan and Mario. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about it in a minute. Don't worry, I'm going to get to that. All right? I'm going to get to that. I got my talking points, baby. All right? I got my talking points. Don't worry, we're going to talk about Mario and Barrio. Because Team Ryan, they got something to say. Okay? They got something to say. So, and they're not happy with Ryan. Now, what I was going to say, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Now, I like Deontay Wilder. All right? Wilder usually might have. Yeah, Rick. I'm about to get to that. Thanks, Rick. All right? Great mind, think alike. Now, let me say this. Deontay Wilder. Everybody and their mama and daddy cousin telling him, sit your ass down. Everybody say, sit down, Deontay. And Deontay Wilder said, no, I think I got maybe 3, 4 more fights left. Now, this is his philosophy. This is his reason. He said, well, listen, I started boxing a long time ago. But he said, I didn't start when I was young. I started as a grown man. So I got plenty to give. No. Come on, Bomb Squad. It don't work like that. A beat down is a beat down. It doesn't matter if you started at 7 or 7 fucking team. You had a big fight with Tyson Fury. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And you got beat down, dude. You got beat down. And that takes a lot out of you. A lot out of you. You don't have nobody like that. You wasn't built like that. So that's his excuse. That's why he said he's going to take on Usyk. Because that Usyk fight, he getting backlash. Because everybody believes that Alexander Usyk is doing this because he don't want to face the young, hungry heavyweights. Like a tuna. Now, I still think Usyk can outbox a tuna, Wilder, anybody else. But maybe Usyk saw something in Wilder that he didn't get a fair shake. Maybe. I don't know. But still in all, that fight just might happen. So, and the reason why I'm saying this, y'all, because if that fight do happen, I hate to see Deontay Wilder. I like Wilder. And he's going to look like a bum. I know him. I ain't holding back. A bum. And why tarnish what you leaving in our minds? Come on. What's up, one hitter? Quitter. He said, man, I hate to admit it, OG. But you're 100% right. He has accomplished everything in boxing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Usyk, he was a force to be reckoned with. Down at a cruiserweight, and now he came up in heavyweight and dominated. He beat everybody. He knocked out Daniel Dubois. He supposed to been a young, hungry lion coming up in the heavyweight division. I said, oh, wow, the heavyweight division is back, y'all. But it wasn't. And it still might be, though. But still in all, that fight still might happen. And you know what? I'm glad for Wilder he got the opportunity. But I just don't want him to see, I just don't want to see him, get knocked out or lose badly. Because Wilder was never a boxer. He was a knockout artist. And Usyk, he uses angles a lot. He got great footwork. And Wilder might miss that big brick hand, So, but anyway, so that's what's going on with that. Now I got one more I want to say something about. And that's Matisse and Dalton Smith from the UK. Now, a Bomb Squad said, all I need is a second. That's all he needs. Well, you know what? He's really not lying. He's really not lying because all it takes is one. All it takes is one, baby. Line that bitch up. Bam. Good night, Irene. But see, Usyk can take a punch, though. Usyk can take a punch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usyk is a fighter. You damn right, Rick. And Wilder is a fighter. A big difference. Yes, it is a big difference. A lot of people say, man, a fighter can beat a boxer any day. No. A boxer can box the socks off of you. I feel you, Isaiah. What's going on? Yes, sir. So, but anyway, you know what? I'm kind of interested in this fight because I really want to know how this fight gonna go. Because Wilder, we know what Wilder's gonna do. Wilder always do, and everybody know too. He's trying to line up that right hand. He's got to stand and get close enough to throw that right hand. Now, if he can work his jab, then he can get there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Watch out. If he get that jab going and work behind that jab and set it up, wow. I mean, just like I forgot his name. Just like he did one of his other opponents. He just standing that left, then came with that right, bam, and good night. But Usyk is a boxer, like Ricky said. He ain't gonna stand there on the line. He's not gonna stand there to get hit. He gonna be moving around. He gonna be on his toes. He gonna be using his angles. He gonna be spinning Wilder. You know, so, but hey, you like it? I love it. You know? So, yeah, that's right. Wilder don't have no foot movement. And of course, like I said, he got a new trainer. Thank God. He should have stuck with Mark Berlin. Everybody put them lies on Mark Berlin, and he started believing it, and he fired him. But he should have stuck with Mark Berlin and not that damn Malik Scott. Malik Scott had him sitting there with a damn boxing glove on a broomstick doing this. I mean, what the hell is that? What was that? What the fuck he doing the broomstick? You know, and Wilder was what? Learning how to box at a ripe old age. You can't do that. You can't do that. Ask Jake Paul. You can't play boxing at an old age. See, you know, and this just kills me. Certain things in sports, you have to start young, like gymnastics. You have to start young. Train your body to do them backflips and, you know, bend your legs and all that shit. All right, same with football. You got to learn and have your body take them impacts with them headbutts and the helmets and tackles and all that. Same with baseball. All right, you got to train them up and all the way from the puck all the way up. Same with boxing. You got to pretty much get that chin used to getting hit with them gloves. You know, so, I mean, some guys are just tough. Some guys are not. You know, so, and you can't turn, just like you can't turn a hooker to a housewife. Wow, you can't turn a basketball player into a boxer. Okay? And that's what Wilder was when he was a football player. And now he's a boxer. Now, of course, he's the heavyweight division because he's tall. And of course, the heavyweight division is tall and he was muscular. But he had very thin legs. He, you know, from the waist down, he was just about that thin, you know. So anyway. But anyway, I wish him luck though. I do. I don't want to see nobody hurt. You know, Wilder should stay on the attack and move forward, yeah, and throw that right hand often. He's aggressive and athletic. Don't try to box and stay with. Well, see, that's the thing. You should know he can't box, and Wilder tried to box, but he wasn't no good at it. You know, he kept on. You know, he didn't have no rhythm. He didn't have no rhythm. You know, you gotta have rhythm to box. He didn't have no rhythm, so he more of a flat-footed fighter, just ready to line your ass up for the big hitter. That's all. You know, so I mean, he did it for like 25 straight fights. So, yeah, I wish him luck though. I wish him luck. You know, so but anyway, back to Dalton Smith and Matisse. That fight is going to take place next week, I believe. Is it next week? Yeah, next week. All right, yes, sir. I will call that fight, and from now on, we'll call the next fights. Now, Dalton Smith, they're gonna be defending his Matisse and Dalton. All right, they're gonna be fighting on January the 10th. Yeah, that was January the 10th, and they're gonna be fighting for the WBC belt. Okay. He'll be fighting for the WBC belt. And the 10th, that is next week, right? Let me see my calendar. I ain't got a big calendar yet. So let me get my new calendar out here. That is next week, right? The day is the 5th. Today's the 5th, right? 6. Okay. Okay, so that's the 10th, January the 10th. Okay. So anyway, Trayvon 2 Trill, what's going on? Well, I better go and get Ronnie Shields. Yeah, I don't know who he got this Saturday, OJ. Okay, this Saturday. Yep, I thought so. Okay, I will call that fight, everybody. Okay, I will be on the call this Saturday. All right. Ain't nobody getting engaged that I know of. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, I would call that fight. Now that fight. Now, Batista is supposed to be the boogeyman, and Dalton Smith. Now y'all know. Listen, this is Eddie doing. All right, this is Eddie doing. Of course, Eddie is going to let Dalton Smith go head on and fight Batista. Now, they really tripping with these PEDs and stuff. They're raising the levels up. They're doing this. I mean, listen, just don't take the shit. Just keep it out your damn body. Everybody knows what they put in their body. Everybody knows what they're eating or what they should not eat. I mean, hell, if your ass was big as a house, to read the calories and stuff on the back of the, I'll be seeing people in the store looking at the ingredients and all that shit. I'm like, what? No. And so they're trying to watch what they eat. So watch what you intake when you're in training. That's all you got to do. But anyway, the fight is happening. The fight is happening this Saturday. They fighting for the WBC strap. Now, I'm glad to hear that because hopefully things can keep going as normal. Forget about TKO. Forget about Zufo Boxing. Let them do what they're going to do. Because the fighters that do go over there, they're going to feel real sorry that they did. So right now, we got another fight coming Saturday, and look, I'm all for it. The more, the goddamn merrier. And I really believe this year that we should have a lot of boxing coming down the pipe. Because there's a lot of fights I hear rumored that will take place this year. Now, so I will call that fight. Now, let's get to Manny Pacquiao. Now, if I'm going too fast, just let me know, y'all, and just shout it out. Just shout it out. Hey, KQ, wait a minute. And if you got a comment, just shout it out, okay? And don't worry, I'm bringing that call-in show back. I'm working on it right now. I got to re-register everything. So, what's up, Ricky? OJ, I'm interested in how this TKO boxing is going to look like. Yeah, me too. Me too, Rick. I was thinking about that. I know it's not going to look too great because they're getting a lot of guys that's out of the amateurs or let's say 4-0, 5-0, guys like that. Guys that you seen fight on the Manny Serrano prelim card. A lot of guys is just not, listen, guys is like Scooter Davis. Scooter Davis, let's say he was coming out to amateurs and he won't go to them. No, somebody would have picked him up. Now I feel sorry for the guys that don't get picked up by Top Rank, PBC, Golden Boy. I feel bad for them guys because they're going to end up over at what? TKO. And they're going to get pretty much the shaft. They keep on talking about money. They're going to be making money. No, they're not. They're really in the money now. They're really in the money now. So, but hopefully they get a fair shot. So now, let me keep going with Gervonta Davis. Matter of fact, let me say this. Frank John Cruz and Clarissa Shields. Now, stop saying that's a big fight. That's not a big fight. That's a fight that they know each other. They sparred each other. And Clarissa Shields probably will win. Because Frank John Cruz, she's tough as hell. But still in all, she runs out of gas. And Clarissa Shields, she's now starting to recycle her opponents because she can't go down. I think we talked about this before. She can't go down. So she has to stay there and fight whatever guy, anyone she can find. But she got to be focused. She can't go back and forth on the internet with these rappers and all this shit. You know, and people saying, oh, she just, they always pick, ain't nobody picking on her. She got this attitude where she want to get the last word in. And she needs to grow up. She needs to grow up. And she needs to let that man speak for his goddamn self. So, you know, I mean, now she started to bug me. She is, you know, she started to bug me, you know, because she got that, you know, she's in that Terrence Crawford group, you know. She's in that Terrence Crawford group, you know. That's what it is. Cruz last fight was ass. Okay. Cruz looked horrible. She is at heavyweight because she's lazy and wants to play housewife. She lazy. Oh yeah, she lazy. Cause did you see? Cruz Shields is out of shape. All right, OJ, Design might beat her this time. Shields don't care about boxing anymore. All right, I'll get into that, Rick. I'll get into that. But we here, we can talk about. She don't care about boxing. She don't care about being in shape. All she care about is try to cook for that dude with Papoose and go back and forth for anybody that disrespect him or her. That's all she care about. That's all she care about. Somebody. And see, this is what I tell you. You got to be careful who's around you. Because some people is not there for you. They're there for the money, the prestige, the fame, all that shit. Because somebody need to pull her to the side. Hey, look here. Hold on, man. Let me talk to her for a minute. Look, you got to get your shit together. Maybe you need to take a break from this guy. Because he's still married any damn way, right? And why he can't get a divorce? Huh? Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, well, he ain't got that he ain't got money like that. He ain't got money where they have to sit down and go over all the assets and shit like that. No, goddamn it, you go to City Hall and get that shit done. I just don't understand it. Hell, what I hear, she all for it. He keeps saying he ain't got the money. So somebody lying. Because Carissa Shields said, I've never been with somebody that wealthy before but Papoose. Right? Stop kissing ass, woman. She seemed like she's desperate. That would have seemed like. You know, what's up, Jaquin, baby? What's going on? You know, so, but I hope she get herself together because, like Rick said, Friend John Cruz, she want to whoop some ass. Matter of fact, she came out and said that she warned Carissa Shields, I will give you a big woman beatdown. That's her quote. A big woman beatdown. Now, I don't know if she calling Carissa big or herself big. I don't know. But Friend John Cruz been married. She been married to a boxer who fought for in Washington, D.C. for Barry Hunter. Yeah, he used to fight for Barry Hunter. So she been, her and her husband, they were boxers. So, I mean, come on. And I remember Friend John Cruz was fighting that night. Her weed was coming off. Barry Hunter took that weed and threw it out in the audience. Because the girl was sitting up there trying to fix the weed, trying to put pants in it. Barry Hunter said, God damn it, get out of here and do that damn weed, man. So, but anyway, yeah, Carissa Shields, she's not focused no more, and she don't love boxing no more. She want to be a brand, but they don't want that type of brand. And no offense, ladies, no offense, but people are looking in companies. They are looking for beauty and slender to be the face of their company. Now, no offense against big bony women. I know men that love big women, right? But that's not the look that the companies want. They want you to model for them. They want you to model this bra or this outfit or whatever. So what happens? Alicia Baumgartner, she started using what she got. She started using what she got. And what is that? Sex appeal. A sex appeal. Now, I don't know how she is inside. She probably just, just a dummy or something, but she using what she has. Now, Carissa Shields, I saw her working out. And I'm talking about a beer fucking belly. A beer belly, y'all. And ass on her back. That's what I seen. Now, normally, hell, I don't care about that shit, right? But if you are an athlete, and you call yourself a pro fighter, then you need to have a six-pack. You need to be looking like Amanda Serrano did the Saturday night. So, listen, if you either go down and wait or just keep on recycling your opponents. Because it's not that many heavyweights. You know? Man. Yeah, we know Alicia. We know you, Alicia. We know you, okay? Yeah. So she playing that. I just seen her in an outfit. It's a see-through outfit. You can see her underwear, and heels. So, hey, that shit sells. That shit sells. Now, if you the type of woman want to do that, okay, go ahead. But I know some women, they want to say that for their husband. They don't want to show that to everybody. I'm just saying. What's up, Isaiah? Yeah, I super chat, baby. He said, Shields is why America always saying we are obese. Yes. Right. Exactly. What's up, Thomas Hill, baby? What's going on? Who afflicted with the condition one hit? One hit with. Okay. Yeah. So so it is what it is. So hopefully, Friend John Cruz can come out and make it a good fight. Because that's why Carissa is trying to stay away from Shadeja Green. Because, listen, Jake Paul is a jerk. He is a jerk. And he got whooped for being a jerk. Now, the Rooster came home to roost on his ass. But he is very good at promoting women. He should stick to that and don't look boxing away. They're trying to be a boxer. What's going on, Sandy? All right. So, look, Carissa, it's no doubt. She is a good fighter when she want to be. Now, up to now, I respect her game. But she got to focus. She got to nail herself down and pay attention and get in shape. She's not getting in shape. She's not focused. She's doing, trying to show that she can cook for a man and all that shit. And, come on. We don't care about him. No offense. Hey, you can't have who you love. But listen, I don't care about papoose. All right, we're talking about boxing right now. Man. Oh, what's up, Isaiah? Once again, in the super chat. She's the GOAT at being a mistress. Well, yeah. Look, now, that's as far as I go, because I don't know what the hell is going on with this divorce. Why he can't get a divorce if they both want it. I don't understand. Now, she said, Remy Ma said he ain't got the money. Okay, well, Carissa right there. It don't take that much money. Come on now. Man. Come on, it don't take that much money. So something going on. Is his ass a user or what? What Dr. Mark said when you need him. What's up, Dr. Mark? I see you, baby. What's going on with you, man? Think about it. Some women go through shit in their life. I ain't trying to take it there, but some women go through things in their life and they feel that they not loved. And then when they think they found love, they latch on to it. I got somebody that love me. I got somebody that love me, right? And he really don't love you. Come on, baby. He ain't trying to do that. Man, he trying to get what he can get. Just like the other two that you're not with now. Come on. All right, let's keep going. All right? I'm about to say something. You know me, right? But anyway, what's up, Ruben? Yes, sir. No offense, but I wouldn't want her money. I handle my own. Yeah. See, that's the thing about it. And that's the thing about real men. All right. All right. Yeah, that's right, quick. Key word to think. Only to find out there's no love there in the first place. There you go. There you go. There you go. And a real man would say, hey, no, that's okay, baby. I figured it out. I will figure it out. That's all. Figure it out. Figure it out. That's why I don't want my kids going to school here in Illinois. I want them to go away to school. Why? Because if they get into a bind or something like that, they know how to figure it out. Figure it out. Just like a man that ain't got no job, sitting around or hustling or running errands. Okay? Well, you got to figure out how to make money. You got to figure out how to get a fucking job. You got to figure out how you're going to pay these bills. You know? And everybody don't do that. So let's keep going. Brian Norman Jr. and our senior. Now, of course, Brian Norman Jr. Questions are being raised that hasn't been resolved yet, they say. They're saying that not because he lost, but how quickly his approach to when he got hurt, that he just, turned the other cheek. He didn't do what he should have done. They're saying Brian Norman, first of all, he was on the big stage, never been there before. And then now everybody going back and saying, well, who did he really fight? Who did he really fight? Who did he really beat? You see? Now, of course, Brian Norman Sr. Now, I'm glad that he said something. Now, I ain't got no problem with him. He just talked that shit to me. Thought I was, trying to set him up or some shit, which I wasn't. I should have after this attitude. But anyway, but now he came out. Well, he didn't come out, but he basically talked about how he got carried away. How Bill Haney drove him and pulled him into this internet back and forth. How the internet and how he hopped on panels and everything, and how he got outside his own comfort zone. Because he's a tow truck driver owner. And the internet will do that to you. Look at these content creators. They line their ass off every day. Every damn day. And this is what the internet does to you. Everybody want a channel. Everybody making a channel now. But everybody ain't gonna be fucking honest. And that's the problem. That's the problem. All right. What's up, Gabe? What's going on, brother? So yeah. So now, he realized, okay, we gotta go and reset our own self. We gotta look at ourselves first. And then we get to boxing. Because, like I said, he ain't really fought nobody really but Devin Haney. So, I mean, sometimes you just go back, reset, and just leave whatever happens in the window, in the past. And now, his son, Brian Norman, first of all, listen, I never approved of fathers being trainers. Never did. Unless they was actually a boxer. But fathers that never did shit, sat there and worked at the car plant or some shit like that, and now they want to be a trainer. No, that ain't gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. So all this daddy coaching shit, Bill Haney ain't no damn trainer. And Brian Norman wasn't no trainer either. Yes, we want what's best for our kids, but still in all, sometimes you gotta step back and let someone else and let them do them with someone else. So I mean, and I'm not happy that he lost and whatever, but now, he kind of got the idea. And yeah, he used to box. Okay. He used to box. Okay, well, that's cool. But still in all, he's like in hiding pretty much. You don't see him a lot no more like you did before. And that's what he was talking about. He was on everybody's platform. He was on Mill City. I mean, every damn day, damn near. I mean, he was on Coach Malachi. He was on a couple other platforms, so there you go. But anyway, hope the best for him though. Sometimes you gotta live and learn. So it is what it is. All right, so let's keep going. All right. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis. I already talked about him and Shakur Stevenson and rehydration clauses. And now Shakur Stevenson, he's doing the same. But now I want to talk about this court case. And I'm going to show you in a minute. This court case is about to get thrown out. Everybody talked about Tank Davis. Everybody called him a woman beater. Everybody said they saw the tape, blue blood. And they didn't see shit. I don't think the police saw it. Matter of fact, I don't think it is a tape. Because I hear that not even him on there. But I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. All I know is what this court document is saying. And now I'm going to share my screen with you all. I'm going to show it to you all. And show that they're about to throw this out. They're about to get the prosecution to what date? I think that's the 27th of January. Yeah, January 27th. They are pretty much giving him and Courtney time to come up with something, or the case is getting tossed out. The case is getting tossed out. So, and this is a shame because this ain't the first time this shit happened. This ain't the first time it happened. Yeah, he been arrested before and everything, but he never went to court on none of them cases. He might have got locked up for a couple of days or something like that, and that's it. Let me show you. Now, if y'all want the whole thing, just let me know, because I'm not going to be going through the whole thing. Wrong one. Cause I can't go through the whole, goddamn it, wrong one. Because it's 7 pages, so, and I'm not going to read 7 pages right now. But I just want to show you something. People just, but this man going through all this, for nothing. There you go. All right. Now, this is Courtney Roselle, okay, versus Gervonta Bryant Davis. Okay, in case number 20025021434, CA and 01. Now, this is the part I want to show you. All right. Now, they got a deadline of service of complaint. See that down there? February the 27th, 2026. Right here with my pointer, my thing here, mouse. Right here. They got right now that date to do something. He haven't been served yet, y'all. He haven't been served yet on this case. On this case, he hasn't been served yet. So that goes to show you, listen, the party must strictly comply with the deadlines established in this order. It's an order which will be strictly enforced unless changed by the court order. Only way this can get changed is by a court order. And parties should expect that the case will be tried during the projected trial period specified without continuance. The parties cannot agree to extend the deadline. The deadline, February the 27th. All right? So, except as specified in Florida Rule of Civil Procedures, all right, 1.200, all right? So, and therefore, it cannot agree to waive any portion of the provision of this order. Failing to request an extension of service or effectuate service or process by the deadline set forth in this order may result in dismissal pursuant to Rule 1.070. All right, parentheses J. So, okay, I just want to show y'all that part. Okay. Now, if y'all want to see this and entirety, the whole thing, just let me know. Hit me with your email, and I'll send it to you. Okay. So I just want to show y'all that. All right. So let's get back to it. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Now, so there you go. There you go. Now, somebody tell me what went wrong. Somebody tell me, what is this? What's going on? Please, somebody explain to me. They had all this evidence. Allegedly. Oh, he beat her down. Oh, he pulled her out the club. Oh, he beat her down in the garage. Then here go sorry ass blue blood. Oh, I got the tape. And my sources, they got the tape. They saw it. Why lie like that, son? Why lie like that? Now, I'm not saying he didn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe he slapped. I don't know. All I know is they ain't came up with shit. That's all I'm saying. And today is January the 5th. January the 5th. They haven't done a damn thing with this case. The videotape, that's supposed to be the smoking motherfucking gun. The videotape supposed to be the smoking gun. So, and I don't know about here, there. I don't know about Texas. I don't know about Florida. But I do know about Illinois. And I told you, if you do something in Illinois, you beat your woman or wife or girlfriend, brother, whatever. If you beat the shit out of them, all right, and they say, hey, no, I don't want to press charges. Police say, okay, well, fine, we taking his ass in. Because the state can pick it up. Because the state can see with their own two eyes that he slapped the shit out of you. Or he broke the black in your eye, whatever. Now, I don't know if they do that in Texas or wherever, but damn, they do it here. And right now, if they had videotape on Tank Davis, they most likely would have picked his ass up. Okay? Maybe he got a bond or whatever, but still, we would have heard about it. And TMZ would have heard about it. So now, what you think? Where are the hangings at? When you need them? Where are the hangings at when you need them? The Tank Davis haters, where you at when you need them? You see? See, this is what just pisses me off. What's up? Crucial content. So, but still in all, I think Tank is feeling pretty good so far. I don't know, but I'm quite sure he is. And I get it. He had an attitude. I saw what he said on Twitter I think it was last week. And I think I told you all, how he was, and towards people that were saying, hey, why you acting that way towards us and stuff. And he's right. They did treat him like shit. The media, everybody. And I don't blame him for being mad. But sometimes you got to be careful who you direct that anger to. Because you do have fans that are going to stand by your little ass. So don't get smart with them. Get smart with the media people. They're shitting on you. So. But anyway, yeah, that's basically what's going on. So let's see what happens from today until February the 27th. Now remember, only way this could be extended is a motion and an order by the Florida State Commission. Okay? So, all right. Make sure you hit the like button, y'all. All right, you got a super chat. We got the cash app working. Oh! Okay, now. All right. Yes, sir. Who else in tribute? Yes, sir. If anybody had the tape, why didn't they expose Tank then? Thank you, Trayvon. And now listen. If I had a tape, not a Tank of somebody, I had a tape of somebody famous, right? I would sell that bitch. All right? I'm sorry. I would show it. Right? And I break a little piece off. All right, there go here. I'm gonna give you a little piece here. Then I'm gonna give you a little piece here. All right, some more money for the other piece. I'm getting a little more money for the other piece. Right. But then again, if people want to get famous and release the tape, especially TMZ, they will do it in a minute. And you mean tell me they can't get their hands on it? TMZ, they fly people out across the country and to buy tapes and stuff like that. Come on, man. This shit is just so flawed, you know? And I'm not gonna jump the gun, but I think it's bigger people involved in this shit. All these lies. How a woman only asking for $50,000 from a millionaire? Huh? 50,000? Come on, baby. Come on, love. 50,000. That ain't. No, I'm sorry. No. They ain't gonna buy you nothing but maybe a few pounds of weed. That's all. No. Stretch his ass out. Get some mass. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. But shout out to Knockout Boxing. He passed that along to me yesterday. And in case I want to talk about it, show you all, I'm quite sure he'll go over to tonight. So shout out him for doing that. So, but Tank is coming back, and this is what I want to talk to you all about also. Okay, he is coming back this year, but he got some choices to make. Now, of course, Knockout don't agree with me on this, but I say this. All right, what's up, Thomas here? Maybe she into having her hair pulled, OG. Yeah, you know, I don't know. But one thing about it, she's hush. She haven't said nothing. She didn't come out in the public. I don't know if she's embarrassed or what, but we know her name. I mean, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And all I know is that now it's a waiting game. And now, of course, I know Tank gonna be on pins and needles when February the 26th come, right? I bet you. When February the 26th come, he gonna be like, man, waiting on that call tomorrow. Will they show up in court? Will they show up? I don't know. We got to see and wait. Now, Gervonta Davis. Now, a lot of people don't like what I said yesterday. But I stand on what I say. Now, of course, Knockout, he didn't agree with me. But that's what the show is all about anyway. You know, so you don't have to agree with him. You know, he got an old school perspective and he got a new school perspective. That's how it is. That's what it's supposed to be. Well, I believe that Manny Pacquiao, now, even though he's over the hill, he's such and such age, whatever, that's a good fight for Gervonta Davis. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some KQ in. That's a good fight for Tank to have on his resume. That's a good fight for him to have on his resume. KQ, you know, if Blue Blood or those LWC frauds have anything to do with a tape, it would have been seen. But oh yeah, most definitely, Ruben. I mean, I thought that what you said over in the corner. Yeah, in my eye, you know, I saw it. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know, man. And they would take all the credit. Oh, they would take all the credit. They said, well, you want to see the full thing? Come to Patreon and pay $25, right? You know, come on, yeah, man, they full of shit. What's up, Shell? What's going on, baby? Now, like I said, Manny Pacquiao, Pac-Man Pacquiao. I think that's a good fight to put on your resume. I think it's a good fight financially wise. And that's a big name to beat. You know, that's a big name to beat. I know he's old. He's about 40 something. I mean, older than that shit. But still in all I was saying, and I stand on it. That's a good name to have on your resume. That's a damn good name to beat. And also, y'all both gonna make a bag. Because remember, no matter how you size it up, Manny Pacquiao is a legend. He is a Hall of Famer. So I'm sorry. I mean, I think that's what that's a fight that Tank can fight. Now, yeah, I get it. You know, you would like to see him fight, you know, other guys in that weight class. Maybe Abdullah Mason or whatever. We're gonna talk about him too. So, but right now, if PBC running the game, running the cards, and remember, Gervonta Davis wants the promoter and the fighter. Pitbull Cruz. He's promoted by Manny Pacquiao. Yes, sir. Pacquiao Promotions. But now, Tank can have Manny Pacquiao on his resume and his pupil. You know, so, man, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move for your resume. It's a good move financially wise. I mean, and I think all eyes would be on that fight. Because Manny Pacquiao got a country. He got a country behind him, just like Canelo. And then you know what Tank got behind him. He got a fan base that ain't not going to stop. And he could bring, and they both could come together, and that's a huge fight, man. Now, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that, Brian King Falcone? What is wrong with that? That's a damn good fight right there. Yeah, but what weight class? Damn, that's the catcher. Tank ain't going to 147. Manny, he ain't going to 140. That's the catcher. You're right. Damn. Yep. Because Mario Barrio fought in that 147. Tank ain't going to make it all the way up there. He just can't make it to make the weight. Damn. Because he don't like to fight at 140. He said it's too uncomfortable. So, yeah. Now, that shot me down real fast. Damn. Thanks, Bubs. Yeah, that knocked me down real fast. Because that's it now. That's just messed up now. Because you can't fight at a catch weight. Because Stain still will have to move up. He can't move too far down. So, okay. We back at Pitbull now. Hey, I admit when I'm wrong. That's one thing about KQ. I admit when I'm wrong. But it sounds good. It sounds great. If they can, make that happen. But I'm sorry. Tank is not going to make it to 147. He's a small 135. No, he comes in at 131, 132, 133. So I don't know. That's very interesting too. I'm gonna figure that shit out too. Yes, sir. So how they work that out? Yeah. So how will they work it out? I don't know. That's what I'm saying now. I don't know how they work it out. That's very interesting though. But still in all. Now, also on the table for Tank is none other than Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz. That's on the table for Tank. Now, Tank, he don't take no tune-ups, he say, whatever. Now, Pitbull Cruz, he wants that rematch. And, of course, Lamar Roach, you ain't getting that rematch. You're not getting that rematch. And we're going to talk about Lamar Roach in a minute. So, now, Tank versus Manny at 147, both 5'5", walk around at 150 or higher. Yeah, but Tank he don't fight at 147. He can't make it all the way up there. Fighting shape. Okay, let me put it that way. Fighting shape. All right. Now, if you're just walking around, that's not fighting shape. And majority of the fighters, they walk around weight, they don't fight it. And that's what just pisses me off. Floyd did it, yeah. Tank has been doing it, yeah. But a lot of guys don't do it, But I would like to see that happen, 195 pounds, Jake and versus Tank. No, Jake, Tank wasn't going to go up to no 195, okay? They had an agreement, okay? Let me explain this again. I explained it about 4 times, but you maybe didn't hear it. They had an agreement where Jake couldn't go over a certain limit. Tank just come in any way he want, right? Because he couldn't make it that high anyway. Everybody know it. So, but their problem was worrying about Jake. and it makes sense. And so they're trying to keep him down under 200. Now, the whole fight was kind of like scripted. That's why Tank got mad and said, hey, you better not try to, you better not. And what he was talking about was, don't try to knock him out. Because Jay probably could have. Because he's just so big. I don't care how good you are. That guy's big. So it was going to be a scripted type of fight. Tank wasn't going to go up to no damn 195. I mean, come on, really? But, so it was scripted. And so, like I said yesterday, Jay Paul thought about that shit. He thought about it. He mulled it over. Well, what a Tank, give me one no body shot. Bam! Like he did Ryan Garcia. Because, he ain't no fighter. He ain't in that type of shape. So Tank molded over. Jay molded over. Just like I told Knockout. Then, of course, they thought about it. Okay, if I lose to a bigger fighter, then I won't look so bad. But that shit backfired on his ass. But still in all, so they went and got Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua said, okay, I'll do it. Because he's trying to build his career back up. Because right now, he on his way out the door. So, of course, that what happened. And now, Anthony Joshua, he said, you know what? I'm going to put this out. Now, this is me saying this, okay? I'm just fucking ad-libbing, all right? But I know Jay Paul. He's a sneak. He's a jerk. And I bet you say, look here. Yeah, I heard about this. See, next to get rid of Tank. Jay Paul did. And he lied on him. He said he saw the tape. He didn't see no tape no more than Blue Blood saw it. He seen the tape. And we still ain't got no damn tape right now. And this shit about to be over with next month. The court say, hey, look, stop tying up this bullshit. Either produce or get loose. That's what he's saying. So that's what happened, Rude Explosion. All right, that's what happened. So he pretty much lied on Tank to get Tank out of there. And he did, because he didn't want to get embarrassed. And that what happened. But guess what? He did get embarrassed. All right? He wasn't tough like he thought he was. He got his jaw broke in 2 places. The left jaw and the fucking right jaw. And then he lost a few teeth on top of that. The top and bottom. So you should have stuck with Tank. You should have made up that shit. You see what I'm saying? You should have made up that shit in that lies. Because you could have just ran around the ring like you did anyway. Shit. And then everybody would have been happy. You would have had your goddamn teeth. You would have had your goddamn jaws. And you would be able to eat something. Instead of sucking through a fucking straw. So anyway, and listen. And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But look, don't bullshit a bullshitter. Okay? Don't bullshit a bullshitter. So that's what happened. And that's why I get it now. Not now, but I always get it. That everybody out to get Gervonta Davis. Why? Because they think he's the face of boxing. They believe that he's the face of boxing. Because trust me, everybody worried about Tank Davis. Even Devin Haney fans. Hey, KQ, where that document at? That Tank was been putting out. I said, I don't know. Maybe his lawyer probably told him that's not a good idea. I don't know. But why the fuck you worried about it? Huh? Why are you worried about it? I'm not. Why are you worried about it? So they can have some shit to say. That's why. Come on now. You're damn right. You're damn right, Shell. He didn't see no damn tape. He saw a way out. Because, see, Tank, he probably couldn't knock out Jay. Well, he probably could. I don't know. But still in all, he's short in stature. Jay is a cruiserweight. So, therefore, Tank would have been working that body. Bam. You got to take that air out that tire, right? And then, of course, it was only 8 rounds. So, he probably would have made his move around 6, maybe 7, and body shots, I'm telling you, especially with a guy like Jay Paul, a guy that don't know how to handle body shots. And Tank, man, like one of them shots, the right hook to the body. Man, shit. Man, things would have went a lot different. But still in all, if they can work out that Manny Pacquiao shit, if they can work that out, I guarantee you, he will make 40 million or close to it. I really believe that. Because everybody want to see what happened to the legends, right? When you fight a legend, like Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. You know, when you fight someone like that, you know, you're going to sell, or you want to see not only you, but you want to see that Hall of Famer fighter too, you know, in action, you know. So it is what it is, you know. And I just can't stand the way they did Tank Davis. And now I see why he's so bitter. Now I see why he's bitter. You know what? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing, people. Because Tank could come in here. He could come in, not here, but he could come in next fight or whatever and have a brand new attitude, a good, bad way of fighting, you know, knocking everybody out and taking names. And, you know, sometimes you want to get back at the people and the crowd that doubted you, you know. So that's what I hope. So, but anyway, all right. Yes, sir. Make sure I hit the like button. All right. All right. Yes, sir. I know it's Monday. Most people think I'm off today, probably. I usually off on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I went on and came on today because since I was off Saturday, what was it, Thursday? Was it Thursday? Yeah, I was off Thursday too. Yeah. So, all right. Yes, sir. What's up, Eugene Johnson? All right. Yes, sir. Amen. Amen. And Nancy Tank is a dangerous tank. You damn right, one hit quitter. You're right. That's what it is. A mean tank. It's a dangerous tank. And now, like I said, I love the way, okay, he want to come back and he pissed off. And especially that get thrown out. Oh, man, watch out. So if that get thrown off on February 27th, man, watch out. So, but anyway, I don't know. Like I say, he doing the right thing, you know, being quiet, you know, and he's still working out. So he, you know, he's back in the gym. So I can't wait to see what he bringing to the table this year. Now, remember, y'all, boxing about to change this whole year. You about to see some new players in the game. That's what you about to see. Now, let's talk about it. We're talking about Virgil Ortiz. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Virgil Ortiz and none other than Jerron Ennis. Jerron. Yes, sir. Now, Jerron Ennis came all the way from the brotherly love state of Philadelphia. He came all the way to the Lone State, Texas, and he jumped in that ring. He jumped in that ring and said, hey, K. Virgil, let's get it on. Let's get ready to fucking rumble. And guess what? Virgil said, hey, I'm game. Let's go. Let's make it happen. And then as soon as he got through, they couldn't put the microphone up yet. And they were singing, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we got to see, you know, what's going on and what they're bringing. And I said, oh, here we go. Here come the professional bullshitters. All right, here we go. And now, of course, you got Ortiz. Now, Oscar, Eric Gomez, y'all full of shit. Y'all know that it's potentially a way that he might can lose by Jerron Ennis. All right? We need that tank that beat the fuck out of Fonseca. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that tank was hungry. That time. Shell. That tank was hungry. Now he got a lot of money, but he's still hungry, I guess. Cause they treating him like crap. So yeah, I think he's still hungry. You know, so that's what we need. You know, so but anyway, Big Block, what's going on, baby? Yes, sir. Now, Ortiz and Boots. I don't think this fight's gonna happen, y'all. Okay. What is March the 1st, Tank? I don't know. We ain't heard no date yet. I haven't heard no opponent yet. So we're gonna have to see. who it might be. Okay, so hopefully, it'll be Tank soon. Okay, because don't think he's just laying around. He's in the gym now. He's working. So now, oh, you know what? Before I go to this, let me say this. Now, this is just allegedly a rumor, but PBC might be working with Turkey to make a Shakur Stevenson and Tank fight this summer or this spring. And that is a money-making fight. Matter of fact, that's a damn good fight. Because they showed the flashbacks of Tank saying about Shakur. What have he done? What have he done? Y'all remember that, right? What have he done? I mean, he got defense, but he didn't get no offense. He said defense only working what he said, football and basketball, right? You can't win with just defense. You got to have some offense. And so with that, that's how the back and forth started. Yeah. So I can't wait to see if that fight comes to fruition. Because I think he's gonna make a big buck on that, and Shakur will too. So Eddie, I wouldn't trust him if I can throw him. Because I think Eddie Hearn wants to save Shakur Stevenson from getting beat. He don't want him in a risky fight. And this was wrong with all these little punk ass fighters. And I ain't talking about nobody specific, but these punk ass fighters, they won't take a risk. They won't jump in the frying pan. They won't put their hands under hot water because they might get scalded. You see, they ain't taking no risk. So, who you gonna fight then? You got to take risks. How you gonna be great? How you gonna be great? Man. Yeah, it's a good fight on paper. See, that's the thing. Still, check this out. That's the thing about Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. All you got to do is pressure Shakur. That's all you can. Shakur. All right, that's Mama Schofield. All right, Shakur. All you got to do is press him. Press him, man. Put that pressure on him. Just like he did Frank Martin. Keep walking him down. Shakur going to be in this posture. Southpaw. He'll be in this posture. Give you that shoulder. Trying to counterpunch. Trying to give you that straight left brick hand and counterpunching. That's all you're going to do. That's all you got. And the southpaw stand. You use the right hook. Straight left down the pipe. But southpaw on southpaw, man, watch out. Watch out. The Tank power, he's going to feel. He's going to feel the punches. Come on. You can't fight a pretty fight with Tank. No, you're not going to sit there and box Tank. Because he can box too. But see, what Tank does is he put the high guard on, he move in, and he shorten that distance. Because that arm is not that long. That reach is not that long because he's a shorty. All right? So his arms and legs are not that long. So he got to cut off the distance. Cut that distance down by moving in, feint, moving in, bam, bam. So, yeah, that'll be a good fight. I hope that fight happen, man. Let's just put the end to this shit and make it happen. All right? Everybody old got to go. Somebody old has got to go. So, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happened with T.O. Now, right now, everybody, Shakur. Right? Let's see what happens. All right? Let's see what happens. I got so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens and see if Shakur can pretty much outbox Tank Davis. Because we know he ain't going to stand there in the pocket. Not against Tank, he's not. He's not going to trade with him. Just like Lamont Rose traded with Pitbull and Tank. No, he's not going to do that because he's not that type of fighter. And this is why I said that thumbnail up there again. Yeah, I mentioned my thumbnails. Again, that was a thumbnail up there. How you going to be the face of boxing? And first of all, you can't punch. You can't knock nobody out. You can't do that. And also, you don't sell. People that ain't coming into your fight, they fucking walking out. They ain't walking out of your fight. That's not the face of boxing. The face of boxing, like I said yesterday, the face of boxing, you can, first of all, you know how to fight on the inside and out. You got a ring IQ. All right? You can fight on the front foot. You can fight on the back foot. All right? Now, you got to work on the outside. And then you got to be a fan-friendly fighter. Right? You got to have a style that people say, man, wow, who is that? That's Tank Davis. Oh, I heard of him. Yeah. Yeah. That's the face of boxing. That's when you put asses in the seats and you make them tickets go boom, 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 bam. So, I mean, so miss me with that Shakur Stevens and shit. I mean, and Keyshawn too. He said, yeah, thanks, y'all. Yeah, I could be the face of boxing. No, you cannot. Do you know how hard it is to do that? Because I can take care of this in one goddamn sentence. He has a style that's not fan friendly. How can you be the face of boxing, being in a defensive posture, a defensive stance, all your damn career? Wow. Oh, wow. Man, you know, y'all just holler on any goddamn thing, not y'all. But if you're a fan of a fighter, you know, be a fan of boxing, then fight a second. Be a fan of boxing first and a fan second. Because there's no way he has a fan-friendly style. Now, people say, well, KQ, you don't like the boxer? Yes, I do. But he's a defensive fighter. Where's the offense in it? Where's the offense in it? Ain't no use having a defense, you ain't got no offense. I love the sweet science, damn it. But hell, you can't have half of the sweet science. You can't have all of it. You gotta have all of it. You can't sit there and just block punches and shit, hold the phone and shit, give him that shoulder roll. No. You gotta shoot at that pistol-like left hand. You gotta sit there and come back with that right hook over the top. You gotta go over the top of that. Come on. Come on. Man. Hey, Ricky, shut up, Rick. I saw your ass. Yeah, Tio is punching bad. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna get to that fight too. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Rick. Oh, yeah, you could be the face of Boston. No, not me, man. Not me. Unless they're gonna pay me, I'll be the face of Boston. I'll be smiling all day. Yeah. I'll be like, anyway. Yeah, you're right, KQ. Yeah, man. So now, so I just don't understand why would they sit there and say that, you know? So, what's going on, Thomas here? What's happening with you? I hear that OG, but all these narratives they fashion against PBC stable fighters need to be erased. Why not the face of the PBC? Erasing against all his contemporaries and their favorites. Yeah. What's I thought that was a picture. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But no. Yeah. So I'm just saying, you know, it's just funny to me that everybody using that word so loosely now, right? Passing the torch. You don't have no right to pass the torch. We make that decision. The fan base make that decision. Terrence Crawford had no right to pass the torch to no damn body. And of course, he did it to Shakur because that's his homie. That's his boy. So there you go. You know? Now, before I get to Boots and Ortiz, someone mentioned I think you mentioned Tio. Tio, I think you mentioned. Yeah, I think it was Tio. Well, Tio and Shakur. Now, I had Tio winning the fight at first, but then I thought about it. Shakur is studying Tio like a T. And I really believe that he'll beat Tio now. I think Tio just not stable like he was before. He makes too many mistakes. He get hit too much. And Shakur is a well-balanced defensive fighter. But once again, like I say, if you don't throw no punches, you can't win a fight. You got to let your hands go. Sometime during the fight. Now, Tio, he going to let his hands go. But the better Shakur gets, the better Tio going to get. That's the way he fights. He fights to the level of his competition. So, if Shakur let his hands go, watch Tio let his hands go. That's what I see. That's what I think. That's what I goddamn believe. So, but with this fight, Tio been out for a while. He ain't been active like he should have, like he used to be. He been complaining. He been whining. I mean, so I think Shakur is just gonna take his time and outbox him, outclass him. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. You know, so sometimes you gotta outclass a fighter. You know, so Cambosa. Yeah, when you fought Cambosa, you know, how the hell you lose to Cambosa? And Cambosa caught him with that straight right. And I mean, what can you say? What can you say about it? You know? So, but I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was, but I was gonna say something, but yeah, so yeah, that should be a good fight though. That should be a good fight. And now also Gary Antoine Russell, he also had a little say. Now he's warning Shakur Stevenson, Tio. He's saying Shakur Stevenson, he need to be careful of Tio power, and his athleticism, and his slow pace. Not his slow pace, Shakur's slow pace. Because Shakur is a born fighter, right? He's a born fighter. He takes his time. But once again, that's a slow pace. Tio gonna speed up that pace. He's saying. Now, this is Gary Antoine saying this. This is not my words. So now, if Tio's smart, stop trying to do what Shakur do and do your own thing in there, and you can win that fight. You know. So I got $100 on this stoppage. I'll send it right now. Okay, Rude Explode, you keep on trying to bet me, man. Yeah, so, but I might think about it as close we get to the fight, though, man. Okay? Gotta look at some things first, okay? I need to look at a little bit more, all right? I got to consult to some people, you know, and stuff like that. Well, what you think? This is what I think. Well, what you think? You know, shit like that, all right? So, you know, I'm a poor man, so I'm trying to take my last little money. Anyway, now, Ryan Garcia. I gotta say something about Ryan. Because Ryan, his team not happy with him. His team is not happy with him. Then someone said, hey, KQ, ain't nobody talking about Ryan and Mario Barrio. Oh, well, KQ gonna talk about it. Okay? Now, Ryan and Mario Barrio. Ryan is not taking this fight seriously. This is what his team is saying. His team is saying, hey, look, Ryan suck. He's not taking this fight seriously. He's coming in late. He's leaving early. He's not getting in shape like he's supposed to. Because, see, when you got a fight coming up, they have what they call mid-range check. They would check in and see, are you on pace to making weight? Or are you trying? Well, his ass ain't trying. He's on that funny dirty shit again. He's on that dumb shit again. That's what he is. See, like I said, I ain't got time for these dumbass fighters. I ain't got time if you ain't gonna take it seriously. Listen, stop wasting our time and go home. Go home and play with your volleyball or some shit. I don't know. Well, listen, if you're gonna step in that ring, you gotta be prepared. Don't go in there and give me that goddamn Philly shell shit. All right? I guess you call it Philly shell. All right? Whatever you call it. that round and shit, all that bending over and shit, turning your back and shit. Go in there and fight. Go in there and fight. And get in shape. Get your ass to training camp on time. You know, see, this just pissed me off. And you know what? Oscar and them, they put up with the shit. They put up with the shit. Because, see, this is why the Ortiz fight is not happening. Because Oscar and Gomez from Golden Boy, the president, they know, hey, our shelf is getting thin. We ain't got no more stars. We ain't got no more names on this shelf. So why should we put our own last fighter, Virgil Ortiz, in there with someone that could possibly knock his ass out? Huh? Man, come on. Man. Yeah, but one thing for certain, we certainly going to be champ. I mean, why Ryan always got to play when it's time for fighting? Why he always got to be a dumbass when it's time for fighting? Man, what's going on, Cheryl? He said, I don't think Ryan will beat Barrios anyway. I had Barrios win. Yeah, I got Barrios winning too. But try. That's all I'm saying. Try. Man. Now, what's up, Reese? Appreciate you, brother. And that app. Oh, app. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. What you were saying, let's see. Okay, one hit a quitter. I think that was you. I said that. He said, yes, sir. I respect your perspective. I really don't know shit about boxing. I'm just not a fan of Shakur. He fights scared and people call it defense. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. No, you know boxing pretty good. Who's that one hit a quitter? Yeah. You've been pretty much on point since I known you. What you talking about? Yeah, you know about boxing. And yeah, Shakur is scared to get punched. Tank said this years ago. He don't like to get hit. He don't like that shit when you hit hard. He wants soft touches. Ain't nobody gonna sit there. They're gonna bang it out. People, see, this is why he don't sell. This is why he is not the face of boxing. This is why he don't have a fan-friendly style. This is why he's so good at defense and not offense. Because he don't like to get hit. No, Dad, I don't want to learn how to punch. I want to learn how to stop the punches for hurting me. That's how he sounds. You know, come on. Man, come on now. That's crazy. Man. Yeah, Ryan said YouTube boxer. Well, Ryan, oh yeah. Now you got that right, Reese. Now, at first Ryan was doing good. Okay? Now Ryan was doing real good. As far as I'm talking about learning the box, and especially when he knocked Luke Campbell down, and I mean everything. Then he went right back to that social media shit, right? And I mean, that just really pissed me off when he did that. I'm like, what are you doing? Get off of there. Now, this is why the Tank fight and Ryan fight was so popular. Because he had his followers and Tank had his followers. Now remember, Ryan is a boxer. He's been boxing since 6 years old. Him and Devin Haney fought in the amateurs 6 times. So, I mean, he is a boxer, but he's not a very good boxer, okay? He spent more time on social media than he do in the goddamn gym. So, that's what it is. I mean, come on now. That's what it is, all right? Well, but, yeah, I hear you, one hit a quitter. But you're a little bit more than a casual, you know, what I can see. So, I mean, so, yeah. But Mario Barrio, listen. When he fought Devontae Davis, he gave Tank a good fight. Now he's a champion. Now, most of the guys that Tank fought end up being champions. But I think Mario Barrio is a good fighter still, but he still is the weakest link at along with Rolling at 147. But I think he's good enough. If Ryan don't get disciplined, then he could be Ryan Garcia. I really believe that, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to, is just to see what Ryan gonna do this time. You know, he had a good game plan with Tank. He was gonna try to attack Tank, you know, because Tank is a slow starter. And I knew their mentality. Tank is a slow starter, right? He collect that data like Floyd did. He might lose by 3 or 4 rounds, right? Or maybe more than that. But he always come back once the punches start lighting up, or he feel that you can't much tired out, and then let his hands go. But what if that don't happen one day? What if that don't happen, like in the Lamar Rhodes fight? All right, he couldn't get him out of there, you know. So of course they went the distance. Same with Pitbull Cruz, they went the distance, you know. So sometimes that don't always work. So you got to go back to boxing or whatever. So, but yeah, Ryan. I think if Ryan come in there and try to pressure Barrios gonna put that stick out there. He got a long reach, and Ryan might run into something. You know, he might run into something. No, do Shakur only throw jabs? No. I mean, Shakur's a southpaw. Now he will pop the jab out there, shoot the straight left, but he also used the right hook. He used the right hook too. You know, he never switched on fighter, so he used straight left. So he just got right hook all day long. You know, use that right hook, or he tried to measure with that right hand. It's not a jab; it's just a measure. You know, he put it out there. He put it out there like this. You can't stiff arm; you got to move it. So he put it out there like this. Then shoot it. You know, and of course, that ain't gonna hurt nobody, because he just don't have powerful hand. He don't punch hard. So people would take a chance and go in and see, that's the thing about Tank. If you fight Shakur, he gonna take that chance and go in there and smother his offense, because he knows that Shakur don't have nothing for him to keep him off his ass. And so what you do, you tie him up, and that's what Shakur do all the time. He ties him up just like Devin Haney. Devin Haney haven't had a knockout in 6-7 years, but what does he do? You get too close to him, he gonna tie you up. He gonna walk you out. So and Shakur, you always been right on that. Shakur just don't like to get hit. You know, who like to get hit? But that shows you. That shows you who built like that and who ain't. You know, so it is what it is. But Barrio and Ryan Garcia, man, I don't know, man. You know, Ryan just Ryan, and I don't know. These guys are getting bigger now and bigger and bigger. So now Lamar Roach, listen, Lamar Roach is in hiding. Don't know where Lamar Roach at. He ain't talk all that shit this time. He didn't get on his Twitch and say, "Hey y'all, turn down the volume." See, I hit him right there. See, I said this. Yeah, no. He figured it out. He always do a great job, but not enough. Not enough to win. Even though Tank didn't get that call or not for that knee, you should have did more than that and to clinch the win. And we shouldn't even be talking about that knee, which he didn't touch the canvas with. He just went down. That's all. He didn't touch the canvas. He just went down. That's all. He did a courtesy. That's all he did. And but still in all, Lamar Roach, listen, ain't nobody blackballing you. I get so damn tired of hearing that. I get so tired of hearing that by Devin when you fucked up with all the promoters. Now they don't want to work with you. They ain't called blackball. That's called I don't want to be bothered. That's what it's called. I don't need you and your daddy's shenanigans. That's what it's called. Shit. And Lamar Roach, yeah, you too. Stop complaining. You complain the Tank fight and the goddamn Pitbull fight. You didn't do enough. You do a little bit, look good, then you stop. You stop. So stop whining and work to go all the way. So you go halfway in, right? And you pull out. All right, pause. A pause, right? So you go in and you pull out. You don't finish the job. You don't go in there and finish the job, right? You don't close the show. You don't do none of that shit, right? So I miss me with that shit. Stop complaining. So now you at home hiding. You at home hiding. Shit, man, get back your ass back in the gym. Shit, PBC threw you a bone. They threw you a bone because you were whining about going to court for a Tank Davis not rematch. You were whining like a damn baby. Now BBC say, you know what? Here, nigga, go ahead and fight Pitbull Cruz. All right? And we're going to headline you. All right? Come on. Man, come on. Man, stop. Stop that shit. Man, and, I mean, it kills me, man. It does. You know, now he complaining about Pitbull. Well, he was. So, I don't know. I don't know when he hide. I don't know when he'll come back out and peep his head out that goddamn hole he in. I don't know. But real men don't hide. Real men say, yeah, I got my ass whooped. Yeah, I lost. But it's what I come back and do is what counts. So that's what it is. But see, once again, nobody talking about this. Nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody want to feel comfortable talking about this. Why is he so big? Why Devin so big? Why did he jump from 130 all the way up to 140? Next week, Lamar Rowe probably be 147, 154. Right? People don't grow like that. Grown men don't grow like that. I don't care what you muscle mass or none of that shit. Come on now. Man. What's up, Share? Talk to me, baby. He said, I hate when people say turn down the volume to watch the fight like no sound will influence what my eyes see. Yeah, so I guess deaf judges are better for both. I mean, you damn right. You damn right, man. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. I mean, that's crazy. Turn down the volume. You know, right. Turn down. Okay, y'all listen now. Everybody, you know, none of Lamar Rule did that shit. Everybody on three. Turn down the volume, y'all. On three. Okay, listen. Turn it down. Can you hear? Can you listen? I mean, come on, dude. All we hear is your damn punches hitting your damn face. Shut up. Man. Yeah, I mean, that kills me. But, man, I can see when you turn on the volume when I'm calling fights now. I can see that. For real. But anyway, now let me move on, baby. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All right, man. Triple G unit. Okay. G unit. Okay. Yeah. Man. Now, get back to Ortiz real fast. Ortiz and Boots. Okay, that fight should have been announced a long time ago. All right. But now I don't even think that fight gonna happen. Why? Nobody wants to pay for it. The Zone, they in a pickle right now. Now the Zone at first they said they was gonna pay for it, but then here go Oscar. Here go Oscar. Here go Eric Gomez. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me take this real fast. I apologize. Okay. Sorry about that. That's my doctor. Okay. I had to take that call. Okay. I'm waiting for that all day. All right. Now, back to this. Ortiz and Boots. That fight, like I say, will not happen. You know, it will not happen. Okay. If nobody don't pay for it. Okay. If nobody don't pay for this fight, it's not gonna happen. Now, Turkey don't want to pay for it. Don't know why. And the Zone, they was gonna pay for it, but the Zone said, "Look here, y'all ain't feeling us." And this is going towards Oscar and Eric Gomez, cause Eric Gomez and Oscar and like this our last guy. Cause Zerto, remember Zerto is not with them anymore. I don't think, and I think Zerto is fighting David Benavidez this year. So that's out the question. Ryan Garcia, he ain't no big, star like that. So all they got is Virgil Ortiz. And of course, Zepeda. And Zepeda lost to Shakur Stevenson. So now, Virgil Ortiz is making Texas look bad. No offense, Texas, but Virgil Ortiz is making y'all look bad. Really, he really is. So I don't know what he can do, but he need to take that fight. Because Boots right now, it look like he's ducking. Not Boots, Ortiz. It look like he's ducking Boots. And of course, they said it was money at first, and I don't think it's money. I think that Oscar is trying to save him from fighting on Boots and taking an L. All right, he made himself and the folks that act like look bad. Yeah. Who you talking about? Take a need to make boxing great again and be the savior. This deluded nigga and call him KQ. Turkey made boxing great again. Boxing always been great. All right. It depends on. Of course, you're gonna have these guys out here that want to see these guys fight. But see, boxing also is a business. You just don't get what you want like that all the time, unless you overpay them, like Turkey used to do. Because that's all about to come to an end. All right. Now, Sharon, let me answer that. What changed? The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That would change. Turkey was all good and ready to go to pay for any fight come across his damn desk. But right now, they say, look, y'all spending too much money. You spending too much money. You're not getting no return on your investment. That public investment fund is going low. So now we're going to have to pick and choose what fight that we're going to pay for. See, that's why I said Devin Haney ain't got a prayer if Turkey don't pay for his fight, because no other promoters want to deal with him. Now, Turkey is now picking and choosing. He is picking and choosing who he wants to deal with. What's in Big O, Upland, LD, baby? What's going on? All right, what's going on? Real time, babies up in here. What's going on? All right, yes, sir. You hit it right on the head. He said, man. Yes, sir. So Ortiz is ducking. Every time they're at that stage weight class together, he don't want to fight. Yep. 147. Yep. He said 48 months. And his father, Oscar, Ron Garcia. Yeah. That what it is. Virgil Ortiz don't want to fight Boots. And Boots came all the way, like I said earlier, from Philadelphia. From Philly. Got in that ring, baby. And now he don't want to fight him. And Oscar, Eric Gomez, all these guys don't want it happening. All these guys trying to stall. The Zone was going to pay for it. But now, of course, I ain't paying for that shit. So something got to give. Or just no fight. And you know what? And that's hurting Boots too. Because Boots should have been a star. He should have been a star. He should have been making all the loan money. But he's not doing that. He's not making that. So, somebody got to take the blame. Somebody got to take the blame. Somebody got to get the finger pointed at them. Somebody. Shit. That's what I say. Man, a Devin can sell his own country, maybe with Ryan. Devin can sell in his own country. Maybe no, Devin can't sell. Devin's not, he can't sell. Devin can't sell. He just don't have that fan base like that. He hadn't knocked nobody out in 6 years. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So now with Ryan, they can sell that fight, like you said. Yeah, he can sell that fight. But see, look, if Ryan loses that fight against Barrios, and that's why I say he got to win that fight. Or Turkey saying, look, or no fight. No fight. No fight. Brian King felt calm. What's up? What's up? So it's no fight. If Ryan don't win that fight. Just like last time. Turkey didn't want to do it. So they give him a second chance now. If you beat Mario Barrios, then you and Devin can get it on. But you got to win. You got to win. But right now, they saying he acting a fool. He's not coming to training camp. He's not training. He's sitting there acting stupid, playing video games, shit like that. Will somebody please grow the fuck up in boxing? Somebody please do that for me. Man, you know what? Sometimes, Oscar, you know what? You just got to get rid of folks, and just pray that you get somebody else that's going to want to fight. Come on. Man. Yeah, Ryan fight with sell. Him and Devin, yeah, because it's a grudge right there. Without the Austrian and without, on Devin being PTSD scared, then, okay, make it happen. Everybody clean. So let's see the real fight. So that's what I see. But anyway, let's see, Boots is the wrong era of boxing. No, yeah, the W, yeah. Oh yeah. So, yeah, Boots in the wrong era of boxing. Yeah, he is. So he kind of like, and I feel bad for the dude because he kind of caught up. You know what I mean? He's good, but he's not fighting guys that's better or just as good. And it's hard to find an opponent for him. It's hard for somebody to say, yeah, I'll fight him. Unless you put a payday out there that he can't resist. Brian Norman Jr., they could have fought him, but they want to be greedy. They overpriced themselves. So guess what? That didn't happen. So, I mean, it just makes me so damn mad and disappointed because we got good fighters out there. The USA got good damn fighters, but we just don't want to pay for them. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, you got a super chat, we got the cash app working. All right, yes, sir. Show your love. All right, in this new year boxing. All right. So now, let me get through to this. All right. I know my time running out, but let me say this. Kenny Ellis. Okay. Kenny Ellis believes that Abdullah Mason. A lot of people like Shakur Stevenson said that Abdullah Mason is not ready right now. He's still a little green. He's not ready for the big stage. He's not ready for the big fights. And Kenny Ellison said, hey, look, I beg your pardon. I beg your goddamn difference. That young man is ready. Just like I said yesterday on the morning after. Hell yeah, he ready. He been ready. He knows what to do. He knows when to do it. He knows how to get off that canvas and now get his get back. He been on the canvas before. He got up. And guess what he did? He whooped ass and took names and won. That's what you do. That's how you is ready. That's how you make a step-up fight. And what he do? He won that step-up fight. Now he's a champion. He's a champion now. So hell yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Shakur. Sometimes, like I say, men got women tendencies. Men got women tendencies. All right? They're so much jealous than the next goddamn man. You know, so I mean, Sides sitting there throwing Abdullah Mason to the closet, to the wolves. Nigga, you should be sitting there, hey man, go little brother, go ahead and do your thing. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. So yeah, hell yeah, Abdullah Mason's ready. No, he's ready. No, ain't no more babying. I know he's young, but see, that what makes it even sweeter. He's young and hungry, and that's where you gotta feed him at. That's where you gotta feed him at. God damn it, man. Cause I just, I just can't understand these men today. Why you jealous of that other man, that younger man? I mean, really, man. But anyway, so to answer a lot of people's question, yes, he's ready. He's been ready. So I don't know what they're talking about. Look, he ain't green no more. He been in there with some great fighters. He fighting 10 rounders. So what else do you want this young man to do? He's a champion now. He's one of the champions down there at 135. He's down there with Javante Davis and actually Shakur Stevenson too, really. So hey, I ain't mad at him. And I think he's gonna make some noise at 140. I'm telling you right now. He got the height, he got the reach. And also, he's a no-nonsense fighter. So I like that. And I'll call him a semi-throwback fighter. That's what I call him. No doubt about that. No doubt about that at all. So, but anyway, let me keep going here. Now, Anthony Joshua. Now, I don't understand it, OD. So, I don't understand it either. I don't understand it either, Josh. Man, wiped out. Yeah, I can't understand it either. Yeah. So, I mean, these people, man, these guys are just, they're a trip, man, for real. But anyway, Anthony Josh, it's getting worse and worse for him. Not for him in a way, but now, the driver that was driving Anthony Joshua, what's his name? Olika, all right, Nigerian, right? Well, he's in custody now. Okay, they caught up with him, but he putting the blame on Anthony Joshua. Now, let me tell you what he's saying. It's about the dumbest shit. He said Anthony Joshua was too big. Anthony Joshua, he couldn't see because Anthony Joshua was in the front seat. You couldn't see what? You must be looking that way. You must be looking that way. So what Anthony Joshua do said was so bad? Don't know. But then Anthony Joshua went in the back seat. So he got out when he said, well, he couldn't see because Anthony Joshua was so big. So Anthony Joshua got in the back seat. Still, he blaming Anthony Joshua. So he's looking for a way out. He's looking for a way out, not to get his ass put in jail. Because people died. People died, y'all. So he's trying to find a way out. So he's trying to take Anthony Joshua down with him. But everybody know that ain't the truth. Everybody know that's not the truth. So, but he's still trying to do that and bring Anthony Joshua down. So it is what it is. Because he know them damn African prisons, man, they are hot and they stink. Okay? So, but anyway, yeah. So that's what he's trying to do. So, but anyway, listen. We do have a fight this weekend. And I will be calling this fight this weekend, no doubt about it. All right? I appreciate everybody came in today. All right? And I will be off tomorrow. Okay, I'm just gonna take Tuesday off this week. And be back on Wednesday. And I appreciate everybody. And make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Hey, what's going on? Sandy, you said you got a quick question? OG, quick question. I do believe Abdullah is ready for the big stage. But why do you think Abdullah is what? But Brian Norman Jr. wasn't. Gotta take a chance, right? Yeah. Well, the reason why I said Brian Norman Jr. wasn't, because he never been on the big stage before, and he haven't fought really good fighters. Matter of fact, I can't even name any of the fighters that he fought. And Brian Norman's a little bit older than Abdullah Mason, but it's the way and who he fought. See, Top Rank, they match make real good for Abdullah Mason. But Brian Norman Jr. was here. He was with BOK Prime. He was here, so that's why I said it, Then he went over in Japan and got that knockout. That was great. That was good, so, and that's why I said it, Cassandra. So, but I think Abdullah was a little more polished than he was. So, yeah. So that's how I looked at it. So, all right, good question, Sam. Yeah, good question. So, but anyway, that's all I got on y'all. And thank y'all for coming in today. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Same time, same place, all right? Man, do me a favor, keep your head on a swivel, all right? And with that, man, I'm going to keep on living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.